Alright, hey everybody, this is Tom with If This Car Could Talk. This is a special edition because we found a car that you will not believe. We're not going to tell you yet what it is, but I can tell you we are in Southern California. It's Sunday, and we don't usually go to shows or anything on Sunday. That's usually our day off, but this was just too good. You will not believe this car, and we're going to have one of the biggest experts in the country come to tell us what this car is and authenticate it for us as well. And you'll follow every step of the way with us as we go about doing that. So thanks for tuning in. You're going to love this episode. Okay, so here we are again, and we are now under the car that we aren't going to show you yet. And this is the owner, Mr. Mike Marin. He's one of our subscribers, and he contacted us through our email to tell us about this car he has. So we made the trip out to California today, and we'll give you a hint. Show that exhaust pipe and maybe they'll figure it out. It's got a front exit exhaust. There's only a few cars ever made that had a front exit exhaust like that. So I'll let you guess, and then we'll reveal here in a minute what it is.
I'll show you the rest of the underside while we're under here.
See the oil pan.
Except for the oil pan. You don't get to see that yet.
They've never had an axle tag with the gear ratio and all that?
When I got the car.
Sorry, go ahead. You can say whatever you want.
Oh, you're not recording sound right now?
Yeah, I am actually. But if you don't want it on sound, tell me and I'll turn it off.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Wow, man, this is amazing.
Yeah, the header pipe's reproduction, but I saved the original ones because they had big old rust holes in them, and it was really noisy.
Yeah.
But it's got all the original tie rods. I think I had to replace the upper ball joints. They were, but that was about maybe 20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were a little loose.
Man.
But besides that, the front suspension's all original.
How many miles total does it have?
I'd have to hop up and see, but it's around 40-ish, 40,000.
Wow.
When I bought the car, it had 38. So since 1976,
Wow.
I haven't driven much.
Maybe you saw the other story we did on that GT500 KR. The guy put 15 miles on it since he restored it in 93.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The car we're featuring today will certainly capture the complete attention of car enthusiasts everywhere. Once you know and watch the video for the full story, you'll be impressed at the longevity and dedication by its second owner in preserving this piece of muscle car history. And thanks for tuning in today. We know you'll really enjoy this video.
All right, guys, I want to introduce Craig Conley to you. He is well known as one of the premier Shelby experts in the country, and he's not too far from us here in California, so we asked Craig to come down, and he graciously gave us his time today. So, Craig, you can tell us a little about what you do.
Well, my company is Paradise Wheels. It's down in San Marcos, California. I make the original wheels for these cars and parts, 67 Magstars and the 69 Shelby wheels as well. And we bought the rights, and the company packs the superchargers from the old SN series blowers that were actually original on these Shelby Mustangs back in 66, 67. So, and I do a lot of consulting on these cars, and we take a lot of these original type cars or cars that have been restored and sort them out.
Perfect.
Making them a nice driver. That's one of our specialties. So.
Awesome.
I'm here with Mike here, who's owned this car for how many years, Mike?
I bought it in 76.
76.
Yes.
Probably one of the longest owners of a 65 Shelby.
Yeah, I bought the car, and I didn't know how rare it was till a friend of mine at work told me. Then my basic goal with the car is just to preserve it. That's all I've done. I just keep it clean. If I have to change a part, whatever I took off, I saved, put it in a bag, and stashed it away. So whatever I took off the car for maintenance, I still have the originals. Yeah. And I never drove the car much, and been to car shows, and that's about it.
Yep. I've looked at this car a couple times now for you.
Yeah, about 20 years ago.
Yep, I did. Yep.
I remember that.
Still, it looks exactly the same.
Oh, and then whenever I needed a part, this is the man to go to. He's trustworthy, fair, and a very nice person.
Well, thanks for nice comments. I appreciate it.
I mean it. I'm not joking.
Thanks.
Just like you guys. You guys are great. I'm glad to meet you finally.
We're glad to meet you too. Chatted
about
so
that?
many times. Oh yeah. So tell me what you were saying about something going on back here just now.
Those back drip. Thank you.
There's water leak.
No problem.
You can see here, you see the drip downs?
Oh, okay, yeah.
That is from the rear window leaking, and then it funnels through and goes into the trunk area. And then it sits there and festers and rots out. But
This happened before I had the car because I never drove the car in the rain.
Yeah.
And I never washed it. I used
doesn't
it like a
take
spray
much.
wax, and I just wiped
because
it.
this is not a factory mat, so
No.
somebody must have noticed it, took out, there's like a horsehair matting, and then a kind of a vinyl trunk mat, and somebody took all that out. So
Well, when I got the car, there's no mat in here.
it wasn't. So
In fact, when I bought the car, it had
it was before
a
you
window
got it.
kit from Carroll Shelby. It was in the Carroll Shelby box, and they were going to put windows in the back, and I guess they decided against it, so they just left the window kit in the trunk. And I sold that about 25 years ago or more.
Wow.
Because and I was going to put it in, but I'm glad I did, because that would have been modifying the car.
Yeah, no, I mean, to my knowledge, all the time I've ever seen this car when you've had it, you haven't really done any changes.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see that what happens, the weather stripping glue dries out here, and then it'll leak through that and go
okay.
down into the trunk. Very common with the fastback Mustangs.
And 66, 67 Chevelles. By the back window, it has like a trough back there that holds rainwater.
Yeah, a lot of cars are designed like that, really.
I think it's all planned obsolescence. I think they do it on purpose. Bracket.
Oh, I'm sure there's a whole bunch of stuff on a Hemi car you gotta look at.
Yeah. Where's air cleaner lid?
I don't know.
So this is interesting, Mike, because this is an early design hood,
Yeah.
which would kind of follow suit with the rear-mounted battery. Even though it's a late numbered car, it's got a early all fiberglass hood with what we call the porthole hood.
I used to take the car to car shows, and I had plexiglass over the Shelby data plate because these people from Germany were trying to lift it up. I go,
yeah.
and I ran back. What are you guys doing? Oh, I want to see if it's his original K-code car.
Oh my gosh.
So I made that up like a zillion years ago.
I think you made that work. I know who might have gas.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Whoa.
Oh, baby. Come on.
Stop. That's okay. Without the accelerator pump, it's not going to be able to recover. You'd have to continue to throw some fuel in it to keep
Okay.
recovering. Because it's still not, let me see.
Do I have to pull the choke open or leave it closed?
You could close it.
Okay.
Yeah, the accelerator pump, the little ball and needle and stuff is stuck.
Okay.
So if you go ahead and choke it.
Okay, the choke's
Stuck.
what?
It's not working.
Oh, it's not moving?
No. Not at all.
Oh, wrong one.
Wrong one. You did the
It looks the
airbag.
same as the air vent. I could try a little more gas.
Yeah, let's pop it a little more.
Maybe you put some in the secondaries too, so it'll like
She's
dribble
trying.
through a
She's
little bit.
trying.
Trying to wake up. Yeah, I just told Mike that she's been asleep for 20 years.
That's right. Now all of a sudden we're waking her up.
You need me check and go get gas. I can fill up that DG racing thing. But I don't have to be at work on time. It's my day off. Kind of my own schedule on my days off.
You get ready?
Contact, go ahead.
When you say you're going to wear the battery,
Yeah, without the accelerator pump working, you're not going to keep it alive.
Well, I did it for years and years when I first took the lead out. Now I don't know if this is bad or good. Every time I filled up the tank, I put in about half a quart of ATF. Because I read in the back and had read books before we had these computers and online stuff.
Yeah.
I read somewhere to help take the place of the lead, you put some ATF in with the gas and it helps lubricate valves.
Yep.
So that's what I did forever and ever, just put a little bit of ATF in there.
I've heard that too. There's all kinds of crazy things out there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not. Oh, another thing, you can see this and everything, obviously got the
If I go and use yours,
overspray.
I think that sprinkler is locked.
Oh, is it locked?
Go around.
That might be.
Oh, all right. That'd be
And
easier
I
to
think
try to
when
get
you were
around.
out there last time, you made a big deal about the little tag that was on here.
Yes,
Are you gonna try again or not?
no, I think it's
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, see, this should have if you look at it, it'll have a date code, and the date code
Just the one downstairs?
Yeah.
is 65, but I don't see the number before it. It just says, usually it would have a 3 or a 4 or a 1. That's,
What did you guys think of Mike's impressive 1965 Shelby GT350? Not many left like this with original paint and a matching numbers drivetrain, that's for sure. This one was one of the most fun features we've ever done. Thanks to Mike for inviting us out and for Craig Conley coming out to document this legendary pony car. Be sure to like this video and leave a comment on your thoughts about this time capsule Shelby. Since we're based in the Phoenix area, we always look forward to Auction Week each January, the Mecum Auction in March, and of course the two Good Guys events we get at the fabulous Westworld facility in Scottsdale each March and then again each November. We'll bring you full coverage of this fantastic event next Friday. And see you then. Thanks for watching, and remember, please be careful out there.